doing? Are you doing nightmares?
I need more time.
I need someone to help. For me, in order for me to reset dungeons, I need someone in my group. Or I might have to just keep locking out and lock back in. That's something they need to fix. They need to make it where you can reset dungeons without having another fucking person. Because if I want to go grind hearts, I have to have someone in my group in order to reset the dungeon. That's stupid as shit. They're like, oh, we're gonna add in the what? Hey. Well, the reset button's supposed to reset all the dungeons, but that doesn't work. So, what's the point of having a damn button that resets the dungeon when it doesn't work? Only works with a person. And from what you're telling me, that's a glitch. So, yes, open your map. Open your map and hit left on D-pad. Look at the bottom whole square. It says reset dungeons. But when you go to do it, when you're solo and you go to do it, it says something about another player is in a dungeon. You can't reset it, even though you're not in the group. You can hit X right now, and it'll say it. Or a whole square when you hit touchpad, go to map, left and D-pad, and it'll see a whole square, and it'll say reset dungeons, but it'll say it won't let you because there's some other party member in the dungeon at the moment when you have nobody in the group. It came up for me. It comes up for me every time when I try to completely reset my dungeon. No, I'm outside the dungeon. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm outside the dungeon and everything. I try to hit it, and boom, it just says, there's someone in the dungeon right, but you can't reset it right now. And I'm like, there's no one in my fucking group. So, what's the point of having a fucking reset button if it doesn't work? And I'm not the only one experiencing that too. I think Deer said it was a glitch. So they're probably gonna fix that and not actually fix the button. Blizzard's stupid, I swear. I'm willing to bet money they're gonna fucking come out with a patch that fixes that glitch where we can reach the dungeon with a party member, and then not actually fix the button. God, Blizzard. I have a lot of shit fucked up at the game. And another thing is, the bad thing about the Cultist Refuge, I just looked it up, it's not even in the Nightmare pool anymore. You can't get it as a Nightmare dungeon. It could last season, but they completely changed the pool of Nightmare dungeons. So you can't even get Cultist Refuge as a Nightmare dungeon anymore. And it's not like there's a glitch where you can say, "Oh, I got Nightmare Dungeon from last season," but when you make a new character, you don't start out with that. So I was thinking about it, but I'm like, "Oh well, shit." We started out with no sigils in this season, and there's no pool already. So I legitimately had to farm the Cultist Refuge, where that would be a nightmare. It would have probably been easier. It would have been probably easier with it being a nightmare because you could get those rewards at the end. I had to get a chance of being unique. So. But yeah, if the reset button don't work on for me like usual, I'll just come run you through your capstone, get in the party so I can reset it. And you can just do whatever you want. You don't have to do dungeon with me, I just need somebody to agree to reset it if it doesn't work. Because like all the other dungeons that had all the enemies that dropped a staff, they also drop like two or three more other types. Cultists are the only thing that only drops one other item, which is a helmet. So they only drop staffs and helmet, which is a higher chance for me to get my staff because they only drop 2 items and not 3 or 4. I'm gonna farm this. I have to farm this shit. So I'll probably be here for hours on end. Let's see. I gotta go over here. I want to start the dungeon now. I'll be able to see if I'm able to reset it. I don't doubt those. I doubt it's gonna work though. Staff. A legit staff. Oh, I gotta exit the dungeon to see if the reset button works. Which I doubt it will. Let's see if it worked or not. Oh look, it finally worked for once. Fucking shit. They finally got the button working. So I'm assuming the only way that button doesn't work is someone joins you and leave, then it glitches it out, makes it where it doesn't work. Okay, so my reset button finally works. I'm gonna put it to use before it stops working again. Come on, Cole, just give me my damn staff. I'll still run you through your cast. I'm just gonna be sitting here farming the dungeon for a little bit. I'll get it like 1 or 2 more tries. If I don't get my staff, I'll run into your capstone. And then you, Mike, can go to tier 4. I got like the 3 things for fucking lightning storm build. I got the helmet for the lightning storm, which is the main thing. And then I got 2 of the aspects for the lightning storm build, which is the main thing. So, funny thing is that I wish I didn't get the helmet. I wish my friend got it. My friend Red Blaze, because he's trying to spec into the lightning build. And I told him good luck getting the temper sword. That's what he needs for. That's the main thing he needs for his build. Or for the lightning wolf. I'll get it in a couple of tries, or after a good little bit. I'll look up other dungeons and the fucking cultists and see if there's one that's in the pool for nightmare dungeons.
I need more time. I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
That's gonna stay here and farm until I get unique to drop. And hope it's not a helmet that's dropping this
I'm
stuff.
not ready yet. I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet. I'm not
Here's the lag gutter. There's some bullshit lag too. Almost there. I'm back up. Back up. Trying not to start lag again. Don't dash or invade into those soul shot things, because you'll die. The little soul shot things that shoots a bunch of like vulnerable shit at you. There's like little things called soul shots, and if you run into them or attack them, they shoot a bunch of like shit at you, and it makes you vulnerable. I'm pretty sure you've ran into a couple of them. You've seen a couple of them. I'm most sure they're always in dungeons. I was just talking because there's that one video of that dude on his road teleported into a soul shot thing right in the middle of it on hardcore, and it just insta killed him. So, yeah, watch your feet. It's like the little statue things with like spiky shit on it, or whatever. Some of them's like red, some of them's like green, like ghost type shit. Yeah, just don't hit that shit on hardcore, you'll get fucked up. That shit hurts. Let's reset dungeon, yes. Let's go back in. You see what helmet I got? That's rarer than my staff frequent. Of course, I'm in the game. It gives me some rarer than my staff, but it doesn't give me my staff. To be honest, I didn't even want the helmet. If I was able to, I would give the helmet to Red Blaze because he's trying to spec into the Lightning Wolf build, the Lightning Storm Wolf. And that's like one of the main unique you need. I mean, if I make a Lightning Wolf, I have like 3 things for it. I have the unique, I have a couple of aspects that's very good for it. But, I don't know. Maybe after I get 100 probably. But, hell, even if I hit 100, I'm making that rogue. Making a Fury and Rapid Fire. That shit seems fun as fuck. I'm just farming this damn dungeon for cultists. Well, I'm farming the cultist refuge. I would be farming it on Nightmare, but they took it out of the pool. What I need. Can't wait to see how much damage it's doing with the damn staff though, because I'm already hitting 1.5 mil already. I think the highest crit I've seen was 1.5 mil, and that's without the overpowered. So this is gonna be a good boost. fun. And going what? I've had a number of red main or side. Yeah, I had a side quest going like for like it gave me like 4 or 5 completions for the region for the renown thing, but it was just one whole line. So I got like 5 of them from one thing. Is it in the bottom right corner? Yeah, I don't know the name of the side quest. All I know is that there was like uh, I think there was like 5, 6 steps of the side quest, and they all each step once you complete one step, each step it would account for a completion for the renown. And I can't. I think it was in the bottom right. I remember seeing her meeting her in a hut or going into some kind of hut, like dome shaped hut. You're probably doing that quest. By the way, dungeon reset button. It only bugs out and doesn't work when you somebody joins the group and leaves. Because the reset button, the reset button or dungeon button, it's working fine now, and no one's joined me or joined me and left. So as long as no one joins you and they leave, the reset button for dungeons work. It's working for this one is and no one joined me or left, and when it was working last time I tried it, someone joined and left, so and it wasn't working. Focus on the. I never got mine up to 50. You what? Oh, okay. I heard everything else. I just didn't hear the zone out part. Damn. It's because you've been up so long, or yeah. So. No, after this one, if you want to, I can get you your capstone for your fort. Nah, I don't mind doing carries. Yeah. Nah. I can still unlock it for him, so when he does get where he can do it. I'm just offering. What build are you going with, see? I think that would be like a OP as shit with the new thing they have on it. Was it the automatic force explode? Does it do with the automatic thing where it automatically like just yeah? The so does it do when it consumes a course and does course explosion by itself, right? Does it do more damage, or is that the only thing it does? It just automatically does it. But oh, so it does it automatically, but you lose damage. Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, here we're gonna make your build automatic, but we're gonna drop the damage on it because it's too OP. Well, I'm sacrificing one of the heart that the guy wants to use for my build, and I'm replacing with something else. Yeah, I feel like it'd be way better. So I'm replacing the heart to make sure where it's like all the whatever damage you take while using defense skill, when you reactivate it, it explodes doing damage. I'm gonna take that off and make it where I'm gonna use the one I'm using now, where it increases your critical strike damage for your you gained critical strike damage, but your non-critical strikes do less damage, which I don't really care about because I'm critting most of the time. And I got one at 76%, not 80, but it's 4% off. So I feel like to be just way stronger to kill shit. I mean, you're already tanky as it is with that stuff on your gear and your and all that. The Terror Country makes you tanky as shit, so I might as well replace one heart and get the damage from it. Yeah, I replaced two things with his bitterness, having me do a little bit more damage. I took the shit off my boots. I took the thing off my boots and made it where I do more damage to unstoppable monsters. Yeah, in the starter. Yep, so now I do more damage to unstoppable monsters, and my crowd control stays on them longer. I can see why they. Go ahead. Well, yeah, I can see why they nerfed the blood mist one, where you're immortal in the beta. But I mean, I don't know how bad they nerfed it because I haven't played Necro since the beta. I don't know how bad they nerfed the blood mist. I don't know if they made it worse or better. But they didn't. They just made it less time, a little bit of less time for it being up then. Cause I knew in the beta you could pretty much have it up 24/7. Yeah, yeah. That shit was so fun in the beta. He's literally invincible. You're in blood mist 90, or basically not almost 100% of the time. It was fun, but it was like, oh, we're gonna ruin the fun. And I feel like that would have been, I feel like that would have been especially broken for the uber little fight. Imagine the beta Necro build, the immortal one, against Lilith. He would have never died. But I don't know. I just feel like the Lilith was. You also gotta learn her mechanics too, so they changed her mechanics. Well, didn't really change it. Yeah, they they changed. They didn't really change mechanics. They just they just closed the windows from when she does it. Yeah. Well, that's not invincible. Yeah. Lula still hit can one shot us through our rocks. Yeah. Yeah, because I see people using that to dodge her waves and shit. On videos, they use that. That's when whenever she about to spawn waves, they go in blood mist. But they can't die to it.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait a minute.
Alright, well, good look at the haircut. Hopefully,
I'm
I'm
not ready
next it up.
yet.
Oh, okay.
I must wait a
She's-
minute.
Alright, later.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a minute. I need more time.
He went to go get his haircut. I've always wanted to make my hair red, but work and jobs and anything like that would say most places wouldn't accept that. Are that's Geico. I don't think they don't really care for the hair. Some places like Walmart, they don't care about your hair color, but well, lime green and bright pink and yellow, bright yellow. Just go walk in one. Yeah, walk into one with tie dye hair.
I need more time.
Yeah, it's certain colors I wouldn't put in my hair,
I'm not ready yet.
but I can't really dye my hair anyway because whenever it gets too long, I just get a buzz cut.
I must wait a minute.
Why?
I must wait a minute.
All right, no, I wouldn't like it already. I know I'm gonna like it if I turn my hair red.
I'm not ready yet.
Nah, mine's not gonna be like very bright. It's gonna be like I'm gonna make mine like very dark red.
I
Yeah.
need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Hmm. Yeah.
I must wait a moment. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
I gotta sit here and grind this dungeon for hours on end. And maybe not even get lucky to get it.
I'm not ready yet.
My staff. These,
I must wait a moment.
because the cultists have, the cultists have a 50-50 chance to drop the staff. Cultists only drop staffs and helmets. So when I do get a unique drop, there's a 50-50 chance it's going to be a staff, and the only staff in this pool for this build is, I do believe, the one I'm looking for. So I have a 50-50 chance whenever I do get a unique drop, it's going to be the staff. It would be easier if they didn't take it out of the damn pool for nightmare dungeons, because I have a higher chance of getting it, because I'll have get those two items at the end. Okay, that you can't get it as a nightmare sigil anymore. Google and Reddit and everybody trying to get it as a nightmare sigil. That is also a good farm for helmets, and people will need a lot of people need helmets for their build, unique ones. So there's a lot of people trying to get it as a nightmare sigil, and no one's gotten one yet. I haven't seen one this whole time. I've been constantly I did. Yeah. Yeah, but from what everybody says, they're kind of cool because I've got the way when they. I haven't got one. I've been crafting, salvaging crafting multiple times. Salvaging crafting, the old scissors I didn't use. The one from tier 3. But I have yet to get it. Yeah, but if you can get it in nightmare damage, you can craft it, so you still get it. If you're crafting, if it can be dropped, it can be crafted. But no, I'm talking about the sigil. Yeah, I'm saying he probably was killing cultists, or fallen, or there's another thing that can drop staffs. Cultists, fallen, and something else can drop staffs, but the fallens can drop 2 other kind of items, and the other thing I looked up can drop 2 other items also. Cultists have a 50-50 chance